I'm just sweating so much. There's a whole school of tiny fish trying not to crash. Just keep drinking. It is 5:45 a.m. I am on Vawa Island in the Asawa chain in Fiji. It's a small island. This is the only house on the island. I have a 400-meter track that I have created over the last few days, and it's time to see if I can crank out an ultra here. So the goal is 31 miles. I've got my Path Project socks on for the day. I got my Path Project shorts, and I have a Path Project shirt and hat. So it's gonna be my chosen gear. I'm just gonna have to crank this one out slowly and steadily. So gonna get going here in a moment. Hope for the best. Hope to not become too dehydrated because it's warm and humid. All right, started. This is kind of my lap counter area here. I figure it's gonna be about 130 laps. Some of the things we got out here are these hermit crabs. This is a good sized one. It's going back in. They try to make a little bit of a trap, but we built a ladder so they could get back out. Not much in terms of animals out here. There's fruit bats who come over from the island across the way at night. They like to eat chunks out of the papayas that are ripe. Look at this coming up on the first lap. Not quite a 1% done. Doesn't seem so bad. That was an easy 1%. It takes a little while before the body starts to heat up and produce sweat out here. My shirt is still dry at the moment. I don't expect it will be for that much longer. And once it's wet, it'll stay wet for the next 6 hours or so. The property, this is kind of the backside of the runnable part of the flat area. A 75-acre island that my pal Barry bought 8 years ago. And he built this huge house here. A bit of an anomaly in the islands. Took containers from all over the world, shipped in materials, got it done, kind of a labor of love to build. Oh, here's another guy. Moving along. Look at that. Always looking down at the track, you think might be hallucinating because the rocks and shells are moving, and then you realize, nope, it is just a hermit crab. 3 laps. Try and punch the hanging buoy every time if I can. As a way of remembering to knock off another lap. So 2.5 miles in, not quite 10%. Hot and warm, already starting to sweat. It's going to be an issue. So I'll just have to consider taking it really easy today. I fly out of here tomorrow, ferry boat back to Nandi, the main island on Fiji, and Fiji Airways, and then to LA. So I've got today, part of tomorrow, then I'm back to reality. 9 laps. Got a long shadow in front of me from the sun that's coming up. And it'll just get shorter and shorter as the day goes. "13 laps, 10% of the way." Just gonna constantly give it a stop and hydrate, especially with electrolytes, because I am sweating a bunch for 3 miles in. Good morning, senor. I'm good. Coming to grab that little bottle on the bottom.
I see it.
Right there.
I see it.
And I'm also going to bring a good morning.
Good morning.
This is Barry, our host.
How you doing?
He is the most awesome Vawa Island pirate there ever was. Oh, nice. Look at that. leave that out and just keep hydrating. Thank you, brother.
Hydrating, yeah. Keep it up. We're cheering for you.
Yeah, I can sense that. One dry spot left on my shirt, and that's it. One of the things about this island are there are these grass fronds, and these little buggers here are really sort of prickly and stickly. So I try and step on them and knock them down so I don't pick them up on a future lap. I'm starting to incorporate 10 seconds of walking on each lap. When I'm in the shade over here, I run up to this pipeline and then I walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, about 40 paces, something like that. Just a way to keep regulating. Kind of echoes how you would do an ultramarathon anyway. You don't run all the time. Sometimes you do a bit of walking, which helps out quite a bit. And here's where I start again. Finishing the 19th lap, going on to the 20th.
Oh,
My goodness, Bula.
Bula Bula.
At some point today,
Yeah.
in the morning,
Yeah.
if we get a few coconuts brought down,
All right.
that'd be amazing. I'm gonna be running for a long time,
Okay. No worries.
so the coconuts would be the best possible thing.
Oh yeah. Lots of vitamins. Lots of protein.
Yeah, you need to send Isaiah up the tree,
Okay.
retrieve some more coconuts.
All right.
Thank you, Peter. Nice having a aid station built in that's refrigerated. There, he's coming out to give me a sweaty high five. Thank you. Well, it's getting real in terms of the heat and humidity. Continuing the run-walk pattern, stopping every couple miles for calories or liquid. Sun is coming up, won't get easier. I walk, I can hear my shoes squish because there's so much sweat in them. So I think I'm gonna stop and clean my feet, get off the sand, wring out the socks. Just pure sweat. They got a hermit with a rococo or baroque shell. Look at this little guy in here. Hey buddy. There are lows and highs. Feeling a little better right now. Stop and redoing the socks. So we are closing into a third of the way, just over 10 miles. And we're going into the heat of the day. That's why I say, oh my gosh, is you getting coconuts for me? Yep. Oh, heck yes. That looks great. That looks great. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Oh, you want to do one right now?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my word. You look like you would be a good runner too. Do you run ever fast?
Yep.
Yeah?
I'll do athletics.
Yeah.
Yep. In college.
Oh really? What was your sport?
Rugby. I used to
Rugby?
Yeah.
You're skinny for rugby. You must be the guy who runs away and gets away from everybody.
Yep. Wing.
A wing.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about right here. Today, trying to hit 50K.
50K.
50K today. And you know what I'm going to do it? By drinking coconuts.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Is it fresh?
Yep.
I'm just
Really
kidding. It's good
fresh.
right off the tree. Probably the most dangerous part of this whole deal is coconuts coming down from above. These are all coconut trees. I've heard a couple hit the deck. So, like having a small bowling ball dropping from 30 feet randomly. Tiny bit scary. Anybody know somebody who's died from been injured by a falling coconut? Let me know in the comments. It's 8:45. So I'm starting to suffer a little bit more from the heat and humidity. I know there's ups and downs. Just again, trying to contain my liquid and calories. Keep moving. Closing in on 13 miles, so another 10 laps and I'm halfway. Something bugging me in the side of my foot. Turns out it is this little spike ball in my sock. This is Rhonda up here.
Hi!
She's like, no way, you're only halfway. I'm at 15 miles now, so.
Oh, you're at 15 miles? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, you're going for 30?
Yeah, but you gotta come out and do a lap or two with me. She said she would.
Well, I don't want to sweat, so I'm getting on the way.
Just do two
Just next
two
time
walking
we're,
laps.
Well, next time we're in Fiji.
No,
we
no.
got it. We got
No,
it.
2 laps with me.
All right, let me get my shoes on.
Oh yeah, shoes on,
That's all I got.
Converse, that works.
Nita's gonna meet us on the next round.
Let's do it. Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Although I do like it when it's spread out so that I got something to look forward to.
you need her like in the last 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus she can get sweaty.
Yeah, you're heading back today, huh? Rhonda's been here 3 days.
Hi.
Ask me how many people I've met out here. You know, all kinds, all the people running, and you're the first human that's been on the trail with me. I've seen Wazea and PETA. Wazea made me a fresh coconut right there, which was like perfect because of the electrolytes.
I was referring to the trees and the plants.
Yeah, those are my special friends too.
Yep.
And actually, the hermit crabs are probably my best friends out here. Turning into a group run here now. We got Leah coming out as well. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Out here for a couple laps. This is, I got all the help now. All we need is Barry to come out here for a few miles now too.
When next time we go by, Barry.
Just talking about second winds and feeling reborn. I was telling them just before they jumped in, I thought I'm gonna stop for a minute and have a shower, cool off, get some watermelon, get a few calories, and then be reborn. But now this is 3rd lap with Rhonda, 2nd lap with Leah. Guess who's here? Ricardo Montalban! How are you doing? Hello! Good to see you. This is Ricardo. Ricardo, oh my gosh. Would you like some tummy scratches? I bet you would. This is the island dog who's now all of a sudden on duty. Ricardo. Good to see you, buddy. There's a whole school of tiny fish. Right there, that little black spot that keeps moving around. It'd be fun to get a snorkel and go out and check them out. They're moving along the shore, wondering what kind of fish they are. Rhonda is heading off, taking that little boat, gonna zip around this island, head over to Blue Lagoon. You going with her?
Yeah, I'm going.
Good for you. That's a good brother. We'll see you back soon.
Okay.
The heat and humidity actually reminds me a lot of the delirious 200 in Western Australia along the Bibbulmun Track. That first day, it's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than what it's supposed to be. So humid, just couldn't stop sweating. So really had to ratchet back the effort level in order to keep calories down, stay on top of hydration, that sort of thing. It's kind of like that here right now. But That's the view. Tough to beat. Coming up to 20 miles. Just gonna have another little break, snack, clean up, and then just keep cranking. I'm wishing for an afternoon deluge. Some rain. Sometimes it happens in different spots. That would feel so good right now. Although the sand would then start to stick as well. Just trying to manage. It's like a car driving uphill and the engine overheating, and you're just trying to keep it from overheating too much. Got to make sure it has just the right temperature alchemy. I could very easily get into distress if I just went fast. So slow and steady. Taking another coconut break since they're here. They're delicious. You just take a cleaver and whack a little thing. I'm also trying to maintain my shoes and socks. There's so much sweat, they keep getting sandy, and I had a few prickers in the last time. And the shoes, I will clean them off well when they're done. They are the Ultras with the waggly sole. This doesn't work very well, but I like Ultras. I like the Olympus. They screwed up the sole so badly on this one, they just come loose. I'm just sweating so much. I've drank a ton of liquid today and no peeing. So I'm just trying to stay on top of hydration, even though I'm sweating it all out almost immediately. And what I'm trying to do is get out of the sun quickly. So when I hit the sunny section, I'll pick it up and run. And I'll walk in the shade so I can cool off a little longer. That's my theory anyway. We are less than 2 miles away from the marathon mark. Less than 7 miles from the end at the moment. Making progress. We'll get it done. Just need to invest the time and pay the price. Here it is. I feel like this run is just surviving it, managing the heat, continuing to hydrate, trying not to crash because of the conditions. It's definitely not going to be the speediest of runs, but my strategy has just been look after myself. When I've got stuff in my shoes and socks, clean them off, cool down when I can, grab calories whenever I can, and just keep drinking religiously, eating religiously, electrolytes religiously. Because when you're putting out more effort, you start to heat up. And then I think I would have some issues with trying to keep calories and liquid down. So 25 miles means we've done 100 laps around this puppy. It is kind of beautiful. Thought I'd get more bored than I was. You just take notes and look at the little things. Yesterday I ran it backwards for a while too, and it seemed like a different trail. I haven't done that today. I'm just keeping it steady, one direction. About to hit a milestone. It is one marathon here in just a sec. 26.2 miles. That would be about 105 laps, let's call it. Still going. Barry just came back. Got about 19 laps to go, which seems manageable at the moment, and I'm glad for that. If you are still watching, thank you for your eyeballs and your attention. If you would leave a comment, that would be awesome. Is this something that you would do? Come out to this island? Also, there's a couple ways you can support a content creator like me if you choose. Easiest thing is just to subscribe to the channel. So if you haven't, please do. Share with friends who you think would enjoy it. That would be awesome if you could do that. I have an Instagram. I post a good bit of stuff some people enjoy, so jump in on that. Strava, you can follow me on Strava. You'll see where I am, what I'm doing, often in airports. And lastly, Patreon. Just commit a few bucks a month, whatever you feel is appropriate. So thank you. I'm aware I'm dehydrated, partially because I'm not sweating as much right now and I'm really hot. So like the top of my shirt is drying out a little bit. And so I'm trying to just keep liquid flowing in. I'm gonna be in deficit with calories and liquid today, but I don't wanna get behind too much. So just trying to pay attention to these things and do it smart. Interesting side note. This trail that I'm going on right here did not exist a few days ago. But I've put in enough laps, it has kind of become a trail that you can follow. So I don't think anybody used this before. They're usually going back and forth on the beach or over in that direction. New trail, that's what happens when you go over something. I'm probably about 160 times around this, 170 maybe. Not today, but total. The Strava GPX route animation is probably a little crackers, just around and around and around like a merry-go-round, with a few breaks and spurts in the middle to get calories, get liquid, cool off from a minute, or clean out the socks and shoes. Usually the context setting is relevant. This, once the context is set, it's the same thing over and over and over, 128 times. Another punch. Boom. Well, there we go. Less than a mile to go to hit ultra range. Battery in my phone is dying. I gotta make sure that doesn't die all the way before the end, but I do believe we're gonna have completed 50K. Long 50K. Barry's jumping in the last half mile.
Well,
right,
you know, teamwork make the dream work, baby. I had to really come in and support my man here. You know, get him over the finish line. That's my job, sort of finish guy.
In all seriousness, though, the only reason I'm here is because of you, and I appreciate it, man. This is a beautiful space.
Man.
And I can't believe what you're able to pull off here. This is amazing.
Right.
And I've created a path for you. You see this?
I was gonna say, yeah, because I forgot. You know, I didn't wear shoes, so.
You should actually be okay.
Yeah.
I've been
you pounded down after 120 laps. You've probably gotten all the little stickers out of here.
Yeah, I've been intentionally stomping on them. So yeah, hopefully there's nothing too prickly.
What's better? Like doing like 2 miles walking or 1 mile running?
You do more work 2 miles walking. So
it's better for you.
I would say 2, yeah. 1 mile doesn't really, like, your benefit kicks in after 30 or 40 minutes. If you do less than that, you don't have that much benefit. Coming into the last lap, the parade lap. Pretty excited. It's a long day, it's longer than I thought it was gonna be. We got the barefoot runners behind us. The Chris McDougall specials.
But
This is
can
it.
do like a cold press.
We are checking out the noni and the noni tree. The last
Really good stuff.
100 meters.
Shot of noni juice is like super.
We're gonna see what it looks like here for, oh yeah, we're at 31.01 right now.
There it is, you did it.
It's official. 100 and I think probably 30 laps, something like that. Oh my word. Now pick up my snack, pick up my water. Dude!
Well done. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Really good job. Proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
That's a first. You get put your name up on the leaderboard.
Yeah. Ultra Island, here we are, baby.
Championship. We're gonna hang the first flag. You should and just let them come. Let them try.
That would be cool, actually. Oh my word, it's gonna feel so good to take these off and clean them. Woo! There are some happy feet. No blisters. I cleaned my shoes, I took the insoles out. The gear worked out really nicely today. No chafing. I used the Path Project liner here, which in tandem with the shorts worked great. No chafing, no nothing. Bottom of the feet, total prunes. Look at that. Both of them. I just got to dry out, but have a shower first. Rinse the schmutz off of these things. Oh my God, that's gonna feel good. Good morning. About to start a little project here. See how it goes. So, success, spelling out Ultra for Ultra Island. Now it's actually been christened Ultra Island, Vawa Island, but Ultra Island.